We just had some crazy stuff get made public. More information about Bamboo Labs' next 3D printer. Okay, not this laser that they released. This is about potentially what could be their next 3D printer, their highly anticipated tool changer. Okay, now bear with me. We're going to look at some of the patent information that has been released. However, you have to keep in mind that this is all speculation. This isn't necessarily going to come to fruition either. Just because they're getting a patent on something doesn't mean that it's actually going to come out. This is all fun speculation until Bamboo Lab actually releases this. However, if they release this, I do think it could potentially break the internet, okay? I wish I would have saw this earlier so we could have talked about it on the live stream. By the way, guys, we are live streaming usually on Friday nights. I've been doing them random, but I'm going to try to do a live stream every single Friday night, usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock Arizona time. Just depends when I become free. But we're going to take a closer look at this. So let's get into it. So here is the first image of the patent. Obviously, or I guess I shouldn't say obviously, I can't read this. Okay. So we're not going to get too into this. I could have asked ChatGPT to translate it, but we're just going to take a peek at the images and stuff, okay? I did blow it up on a new tab here so we can get a little bit of a closer look at how this system is. You can see this top frame does look rather complicated. I mean, not just the frame, but just everything they have going on here. It's supposed to be 9 tools. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks like it could potentially be 10. The listing said 10. Let's go back. I don't know. They did say 9 on his post, but I see right here, if you're counting this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that a 10th one in there? To me, it seems like it could be 10, but they said 9. So maybe I'll have to get some translations on this anyhow. But looking at this, it does look like they've solved some of like that PTFE tube issue, like I said, where most of the time, or I've been talking about it, where tool changers just they stick so high up. Now, granted, Bamboo Lab does have their AMS systems usually on top of this, and this is going to be no different. You will see that in another image. It looks like it's also confirmed, or it would be confirmed if this does come to fruition, that they're going to be using their AMS style systems. So they found a way to still use their AMS with this. I would assume that then they have like some sort of 4 buffer system, but we'll talk about that more in a second. You can see here just it just seems to make sense looking at this system. Now, is it going to be smaller than what you currently have with the H2C system? Maybe. It does look like it would cut off quite a bit here, and they're probably going to use the same frame, but a lot of people are asking for this. So let's go to the next image real quick. This one is the tool head. It looks just, again, something that Bamboo Lab would do. Just really complicated, really complex. Maybe I'm even just hyping this up more than it really needs to be. But looking at this, it does seem to be that slimmer nozzle style system. Maybe these are the heated induction from the Vortec nozzles. Let's take a look real quick if those look very similar. Yeah, so if we're looking at this nozzle, it does look pretty similar to what they're showing on this patent. They all look, I was hoping that there was a different angle, but to me, it does look pretty similar to what they're showing, at least here, right? Like looking at this one more time, it's very slim, kind of bigger at the base. Oops, wrong one. Rookie content creator. I have a saying that I always say with that, but it is kind of slimmer. Maybe it's a little bit different. Maybe it's just the sock that they have on here, but what do you guys think? Is it going to be using these same nozzles as the Vortex system? To me, it only makes sense that they would continue to use the same things that they already have in place, right? Like the AMSs, like all of this stuff. So we also did get a quick translation from ChatGPT. So if we're looking at this right here. It just gives a little bit of information as far as the patent, but it says the natural English translation would be a storage rack and 3D printer. So it's a print head storage docking rack and 3D printer. It's this application relates to a storage rack and a 3D printer. I think we've translated that plenty of times now, but it seems like they're patenting the actual design of the rack in combination with a 3D printer. So we can read a little bit of this. The tool head and 3D printer is capable of carrying replaceable print head. The replaceable print head can switch relative to the tool head, engage position, and unlock position. Seems pretty straightforward. It also would be interesting if they're granted this patent because it does seem also pretty generic. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. The patent is basically describing a tool changing 3D printer where moving the carriage picks up and drops off interchangeable print heads at a rack. The drawing makes that even clearer. A100 equals the print head storage rack. Several modules appear to be stored across the rack. The printer's carriage moves over to the rack. A head is mechanically aligned with the docking position. The rack holds the head in place while the printer unlocks it from the carriage. The carriage can then move away and presumably pick up another head. Just, I don't know. It seems pretty straightforward, right? Like, I don't know. The patent itself doesn't seem to give, or the translation itself doesn't seem to give too much more away in terms of like what we're looking at, but I'd be curious to know or see if this is actually this they're going to be using the same nozzles or not, but it does look like a slimmed down version of like even like the Cleatech, the Index, it very slim tools that are going to be swapped back and forth with Bambu Labs Flare on their tool head, right? It seems to be a same style as some of these H style print heads that they've already been going. Now, I'm babbling on here, so let's move on to the next image. Now, the next image does show where it just seems to be an H series printer, and they're still using the AMSs. But the interesting thing here that I just noticed is you have one, two, three, four, five AMS rolls in, or five rolls in this AMS. So it seems like they're going to have an AMS 3 with another spool, which I'm all for, but are they going to make these AMSs more expensive? Is this going to add two things? Like, what is this going to mean for the current state? Are we now going to be able to use the 5 AMS system with like the P1S or the P2S or the X2D or the H series of printers? Maybe not some of the older printers. I would think that they're not going to go back and make it compatible with the P1S because they already announced end of life, but maybe like the P2S and the X2D get this capable system, or maybe it's just made for this. Now, all in cost, this is probably going to be $3,000 to $3,500, I would guess. But let me know what you guys think of this system. This seems to be what people were waiting for from Bambu Lab. But when are we going to get it? I'm going to guess that we get a teaser in October or November, and this thing is ready to go. Now, this is a printer now I would buy on day one. I'm going to start saving for this. I was already thinking about potentially getting an H2C. I think I would buy this on day one because I don't think I will have to buy a printer for almost forever if I buy this machine. So again, like at least that's in my personal opinion. I like Bambu Lab. I like their products. Look, this is a printer that gets me excited. Like Bambu Lab doing the tool changer thing. Normally, when they launch in stock. So I would suspect that we do get something soon. Now, again, we do have to pump the brakes a little bit because it is a patent. So you do have to keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.